Hey, what's up guys? Wonderful world of YouTube, how's everyone doing? So I've had a couple of requests to make some tutorial videos. I'm not really into doing tutorial videos. There's a lot of that on YouTube. There's a lot of guys and girls out there that do a way better job than I think I can. So what I'll probably do instead, do some basic manico and armonia exercises that I learned when I was really young, starting to play, mariachi music. And, it's really, I'm not saying that these are the best or these are the ultimate things to do when you're playing mariachi music or when you're learning or when you're continuing to study. These are just basic exercises that I was taught by several teachers who all kind of seem to play the same way. They help me keep my right hand and my left hand and my wrists, functional and strong and able to play. I'm not saying that if you don't do these things that you suck ass as a player. I'm not saying that if you have some what I would call bad characteristics of, technique or good technique or whatever. All right, if you've been playing for a while, we all know that we can all practice more. We all know that we can continue to work and get better at what we do. All right, I'm not saying that anything bad about anybody. These are just some exercises that I do. If you're an advanced player or if this is the first time you're picking up a guitar, if you're a parent, if you're a student, there's a lot of folks out there who play mariachi music. This is just one basic exercise, and I'll probably make a series of videos about these exercises, but this is the first one, okay? Real basic building blocks of playing mariachi rhythm, all right? So the first thing you're gonna need is a pick. I use one of these big-ass Dorito chip looking picks. I've used these since I was maybe like 15 or 16 years old when I started getting into playing mariachi music. It's pretty thick. This is a 1.9. I don't know where the hell I found that. I didn't even know they made stuff like that, but it's pretty awesome. It's a little weighty. I like that because it, fits well and it keeps my hand balanced and it creates a little bit more, if you can get the strength in your wrist and your hand and your forearm, strong to hold the pick this heavy, it'll help you create that sound without having to play too hard, okay? So the first exercise, this is kind of what I call exercise number one. I was going over these the other day in my head, and I think there's somewhere around the line of 20 to 30 individual exercises that I could make a video for. So we'll see if I have the time or the energy to do that, but here's your basic one. So we'll start in C. If you need a metronome, get a metronome. Start it at a reasonable speed, like maybe 65 or 70 beats, per minute. Okay, real simple stuff. I tend to have it in my ear when I'm playing, but first rhythm pattern we're gonna do is downstroke and upstroke, okay? Couple of things before we get going. When you're a beginning student, I see a lot of students do this, all right? It gets really heavy on the downstroke, but there is nothing on the upstroke, okay? Point number one, the upstrum needs to be just as loud as the downstrum. If not even louder, you need to have more emphasis on, because they need to sound the same going down as they sound going up, all right? If you have trouble with that, start on an up strum. It's the same thing. Right? Okay. So first exercise, down, up, or up, down. It's the same thing, right? So we'll start nice and slow, and we're gonna speed up, right? So start nice and slow. 2, 3, go. Real simple. It's gonna drive your parents crazy if you're a student and you're learning how to play, because it's loud. And again, important, the down strum needs to be the same. They both need to be equal. The reason why I do this exercise in particular, and I think why it's kind of the first exercise that you should really master, and really master it 5-10 minutes a day, you know, during the week. Just what it helps me, what it'll help you, is get your brain to memorize, muscle memory, where your fingers are, your thumb is, where your pick is, with respect to where the strings are. Now, I see a lot of folks who play mariachi music, maybe they play more than they practice. Look, no one died and made me stud king dick of the universe when it comes to playing. I'm not the best player in the world, I'll be the first to admit it. But one thing I notice that this helps me do is that it helps me limit how much contact I have with the top of the guitar, right? I started this way, so when I play, right? I don't play weak, but I'm not digging into the top of the guitar. I see a lot of guys and girls out there that have like damn near a hole cut out of their instrument. I don't know where that comes from. I don't want to say that if you have a guitar or if you're an advanced player and you have that going, I mean, yeah, you're going to have some marks, right? You're going to get into it one day, you'll be on stage, you'll be performing, you'll be at a conference, you'll be gigging. And after 7 hours, you're going to get tired, and this will start to get a little sloppy, and you're going to need to keep that punchy. So you're going to start to, you know, get into the top of the guitar. What I'm saying that this exercise should help you do is not only keep control and get faster, it'll help you keep a good form so your wrist doesn't get completely worn out. So the exercise, again, just keep watching the video. This will help for songs like Señor Ten Piedad, or you know, a couple of other songs out there that start with a tremolo, you know, like you know, a lot of students and even people that are more advanced players, I've seen people when they start a song like that, they go, they're afraid. They're afraid because it's uncomfortable, right? Practice doing this all the way to the tremolo and all the way back down. Do it for 5 minutes a day. It'll help keep you okay. Well, that's it for the first lesson. I didn't want to make these videos too long or too complicated. These are just basic rhythm, you know, tutorial, basic building Lego pieces of how you might want to start playing and more advanced, you know, mariachi guitar. But yeah, if you like it, you know, let people know if they find it helpful. I hope it's helpful for you. It's been helpful for me for the last 15 years. Just keeping my hands, you know, from getting weak, keeping my right hand and my left hand. Keeping it, you know, functional. That's really all it is. So guys, appreciate you guys checking this out, and if you guys like it. If you guys want more, subscribe, and I'll be trying to put out more videos like this in the future when I have time. So yeah, thanks. Later. Peace.